Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Just recently did the haul video on this. Was in the haul video from Acme. Bought this kit there, and someone in the comment section asked if I would unbox it. I think due to me talking about it having a 6-cylinder in it, and why did I want to build that 6-cylinder. So it's the AMT Erdl 69 Pontiac Firebird 400. This is a 1993 edition of this kit. The other kit that looks, you can buy the other edition that has the 6 as well, has this car on the box art. So there's another one that you can buy. But it's featured with the 400, the 330 horse 400 Pontiac. And like I told you, the reason I was interested in it is because it has the engine options, 400 cubic inch, or separate parts to build a 250 inline 6-cylinder. The 6-cylinder is not just any 6-cylinder, it's a overhead cam 6-cylinder. I will flash a picture of that engine right here. So this engine was something that Pontiac was somewhat experimenting with. And from what I've heard Jay Leno speak of, he has one. It was in response to some of the European cars that had overhead cam, somewhat of an appeal to those. But it honestly, they say it ended up costing more money than the 400. And you got less horsepower, so why would anybody do that in their right mind? So it wasn't a very successful endeavor for Pontiac, but they did sell them, and they're very unique because of it being overhead cam. So let's see if we can find it in here. I'll show it to you on the instruction sheet. So again, it's all about the 400. This kit is, and it's very interesting that they would include it, and they don't say much about it. So like right here, the single overhead cam 6 was available from 67 to 69. That's about it. They didn't say anything about it. It was if it didn't exist really. And that's what, again, that's with me, that's what makes what interests me. So here's an option. Let's see. Oh, this is the same engine. All this is the same engine, the 400. And when you get over here, then you have the instructions for the optional 225 cubic inch overhead cam. And that's what makes it unique. It's not overhead valve. It's not a straight 6, normal straight 6. It's an overhead camshaft. I think it was belt driven. If I'm not mistaken, it had a timing belt rather than a timing chain. I'm not 100% on that, but I think I recall it being a belt drive car. I was on our Patreon live stream last Thursday, I believe it was, and my friend George, that is a Patreon member, is very knowledgeable about a lot of stuff, especially model cars. And I was talking to George about this, and he said it doesn't have the right hood. This kit doesn't have the right hood. I said, no, George, it's got 2 hoods. Where is the other hood? There it is. I said it's got 2 hoods, and he said no, neither one of those is the 6-cylinder hood. So this is, I think, the Trans Am hood. Let's see, is that what was on the Trans Am in the box art? I think it was. Yeah, so the Trans Am hood has the two scoops. That would be this hood here, and then the 400 upside down would be the this hood here. And if George hadn't mentioned that, I'd have never known. The 6-cylinder hood is this hood minus the scoops. So it has this, you know, the center raised portion, but it has no scoops. So to properly make this 6-cylinder car, you'll have to remove the scoops. And I don't think anyone's making a resin hood for this, so that would be something that would have to be removed. And I don't think it would be like super difficult to do, but I ain't good with that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, if I do it, I'm gonna do it right. Alright, so here in the chrome bag, me and Chris Callan at Acme, I had this kit open on the floor, and I'm like, does it have it? Does it have it? And we spotted the timing cover right here. So that's the timing cover, and that's when I saw that, I was like, yep, it's got it. And the 6-cylinder oil pan in the intake, and it had the 6-cylinder model had a single 4-barrel. It would have been like an Edelbrock 4-barrel, but probably was some other brand. But get in here and see if we can find the first. Let's look at the body. Don't want to skip that just because of the neat engine. I prefer the Firebird over the Camaro. Why? Because I like the underdog. I'm always an underdog kind of guy. If I'm watching any kind of sport and there's an underdog playing, I'm going to pull for the underdog more than likely. I think it's great when the underdog wins. But looking at this body, it looks pretty decent. It's got the little small, do you see it right there? Firebird emblem on the back. It's got, it says Firebird, if it would focus. Firebird right there on the front fender. There's some cleanup on this thing, and this is an older kit from the 90s, but I don't know how long it initially was released. It probably it had some age on it more than likely whenever this kit was made. The wildest windshield wipers I've ever seen. Let's see if I can get to focus on them. Look at these things. Isn't that wild? I've never seen any of that. That would kind of be, they really have the suspension going on those windshield wipers. Oh, that's really bizarre why they would do that. But anyway, very defined windshield wipers here. And the chassis. Oh no, does it have? It does. So this is an older re-released kit because it's got the metal axle that actually goes through, and you have two different ride heights you could do on the front and the rear. So you could raise it and lower it. You could yeah, make it sit lower, but yeah, the axle goes right through the oil pan here. Here's the, or actually through the engine block. So here's the 6-cylinder. Well, doesn't it? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. I thought that it did, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, you know what? It probably doesn't have a solid axle. It's got little pins that go in there, so it doesn't go through the engine. Okay. Here's the 6-cylinder block and the cool valve cover, which you would think that the valve cover would have been chrome. It's not, and I'm trying to see what it says. I've got my glasses on. Heck, I don't know what it says. Let's see. Oh, it says overhead cam on the first section here. And then the back part, it looks like almost like P, the letter P, the letter M, and the letter D. PMD, overhead cam, I don't know. Pontiac Motor Division, okay, dummy. Yeah, alright. But anyway, that's what it says. It is very hard to read, but it is amazing to me that that's even on there. But there's your 6. Exhaust manifold. Here's the suspension and the axle. Very out of proportioned rear axle, but if you're looking at it, I guess straight up and down, it looks okay. 2 different steering wheels, I guess a Trans Am and a 400. I don't know which one the 6-cylinder car would have had. Seat, headrest, other seats down in there. Here's the dash. It's got all the little gauges and numbers and everything for the speedometer and the tach and all that stuff. And then there's the interior. Very thick piece of plastic for the interior. They went all out on the interior. Here's your transmission, and I'm thinking that because the transmission on the V8 is separate, or the actual transmission, it probably had, here's the transmission half, at least one of them. The other half must be in the bottom. It is. So you would have had a, both of them would accept the same transmission. Cylinder heads for the big Pontiac V8. Exhaust manifolds. All the good stuff. There's one side scoop, I guess, for the trans. No, that's a tack. That's an on the hood tack. Okay, this car had an on the hood tack, like kind of like the Pontiac GTO Judge, right there. A single exhaust. Really? So the I guess the 6 had a single exhaust. I guess it would. So there's your single exhaust for the 6. And there are some decals if you're going to build a Trans Am. Firebird. It's like a rear, the roll pan in the back. I think of the body right here. Maybe. Maybe not. What the heck that is? I thought it was. Maybe it's. I don't know. Anyway, there's something right there. I'd have to look at the instructions, and then your tires with spider webs. It's a little past Halloween, but anyway, there you go. There's your spider webs for Halloween, and some sort of eggs or something from a bug. These are Firestone Super Sport. And the Firestone's on upside down. Super Sport's right, but Firestone is not. It's not on there right. Why would the Firestone be upside down? I guess you could read it if it's on the bottom. Don't know. Good question, Matthew. There's the rear spoiler. Okay. Well, that was just a quick look at the Pontiac Firebird 400 / Trans Am / overhead cam 6-cylinder option, but they don't give you a hood for it. Oh yeah, let's see what George was saying now. That's a decal. I was about to say there must be a decal or something. Oh, sorry. That would be right there. It says 400. I don't think there was any decal. There's no decals there. I don't know where they got that one from. Somebody had a very steady hand to be able to paint 400 on that little scoop. That would have been a decal of some sort. Or it could have been art, because you see the headlights? Those are not real. You see that grill? That is not real. That is not toy chrome. That is drawn on there and placed. Can you tell? Like those blinkers, they're not real. Lights aren't real. The grill's not real. What else is fake on this thing? Come on now, people. The windshield wipers don't appear to be the same if we're comparing the box, which those look nice. Then you got these. Let me see if it'll focus on the darn things. And it's got these really, yeah, those are different. So these windshield wipers are also probably drawn on there, because they're like, there's no, the guy who built this, the box art model, probably said, guys, there's no way that I'm going to be able to make those look real. You're going to have to like touch up with a photo And they said, okay, no problem. So I think those are fake. I don't think those are real at all. Just like the glare on the window, I don't think that's real. Man, Matthew, just pick it apart. Well, you know, let's be real. They faked it, okay? Anyway. Alright, well, anyway, I will put this all back in the box. But hey, guys, thanks for watching. I get off on these stupid, sometimes, tangents talking about stuff. But, yeah. Thanks for watching. And maybe one day I'll really get to... if I get to it, I'll build this kit. Because I want to build it with the 6-cylinder. It's cool. Thanks for watching this video. And thanks to whoever it was, and I don't remember, I get a lot of comments. Whoever it was that said, hey, can you do a box opening on that Firebird? Absolutely. So thanks for asking about that. And to everybody that is a subscriber of mine, thank you so much. If you're not, please go hit that subscription button before you leave this video. I'd appreciate it so much. Go check out my older videos. I've got like 300, I looked today, 340 something videos or 320 some odd videos. Quite a few videos. And go back and check them out if you haven't already. But thank you for watching this video, guys. Thank you to Mark over at Hobby Nut Models for supporting my channel. He is a great contributor to my channel. Go check out hobbynutmodels.com. Linked in the description below. Grab yourself some paint, a kit, some supplies to build a professional looking kit. Everything you need is over there at Hobby Nut Models. Go check it out. Facebook group, Spring Store, and Patreon members. Thank you all so much. And I got some more boxes I want to open up. Matter of fact, one is right beside me here that I want to open up and check it out. So you guys take care, and we will see you on the next video, whether it be an open box or I don't know what it may be. We will see you later. All right, take care. Bye.